Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Minecraft modding video. Today we're going to learn how to make a new item and add recipes to your items and blocks. So, you might remember most of the code here, but I have added some marks here to keep a little bit more control and system in the files, or this file actually only. But like, if you want to create a comment or just a line that doesn't count for the code, you just write /. You can also write like this other way slash and this way slash and that. That means everything between this and the other slash. Damn, wrong way. Like now I made everything between here and here a comment. So just keep in mind where you have the dot or the star, which way on it. So I'm just gonna remove that like that, just to keep a little bit more order in your files. So you should do that just to keep order. So let's get started with the new item. So just like blocks, it is public public static final item test. Let's just call test equals new item, and if your item's not doing anything, you can just keep it to the item file, because as you might remember, this word here tells the code which file to read the item from or use for the item. So as this item's not doing anything, it's just standing there and being there. So like in many mods like STK's gun mod or whatever, there's lots of unused items like long barrel, short barrel, metal parts, and everything to make the gun with, but they don't do anything. So that's basically the easiest way to make an item like that. It's just connecting it to the item file for everything else. So let's continue. And now you just have to give it an ID. That's everything. Just ID over 255, I think. So you can call it or give it a 256, but I'm going to give it 25,600 and dot set item name, and we're going to call it test and semicolon. That's everything you need for that. You do not have to register the item because it's not a block. What this basically does is if you have TMI or single player commands, this gives you the this gives you the ability to have the block in your list. Like when you press E in TMI, you will have it on your list, but if you do not register it, Minecraft will still work with your block, but you won't find it in like TMI. And also, if you put it in the tab, click the creative tab, as I put my block in there, if you don't register it, I don't think that will work, but I haven't tried, so I don't know. Mod loader dot add name. You still have to add the name, so test will be called test item. We can rename this to test block. And semicolon. There we go. And now this override is for the texture is a little bit different than the block. It is test dot shifted index equals, okay, mod loader dot add override from slash GUI. This word gets a little bit different. With the blocks, all the block textures come from one file, as I showed earlier, the terrain.png. But with items, the file lies in GUI. So with GUI slash items.png. That's it for the first objective, and for the second we're going to have this folder. So I'm just going to copy that actually to ensure there's no spelling errors. Spelling errors is very stupid. And we're going to say, what did I just do? I'm going to take away the block part, and we're going to make a texture called test. So there we go. No, I do not want to keep the color scheme. Keep the current color scheme. Remove file, rename it file, workspace. What's that wrong? Worked before. Okay, let's just continue and see if it goes away when we continue. Actually, we're basically done with this item. We have made it, but we're gonna have to make a texture for it. So, where's paint? There it is. So, rename it to, no, I mean resize to 16 by 16. Yeah, that's fine. And let's save it in our test mod as test. There we go, and now we need to add a recipe so we can find it. So we can make a new one here for AP, something like that. Mod loader dot right. There we go. You just write mod loader and dot add, and recipe is gonna be down there. So just press R. So this is gonna be for our block. So we'll write. Let's see. New item stack in one word. Big I, big S, and make a new one with brackets inside here, and you're going to, and this is where you say what you're going to get from the recipe. So this is going to give you test block and 8 test blocks. This is what you get. This is how many of it you get. And variable 1, we delete that and write new object, big O, and these square brackets. These are 8 and 9, and use Alt GR to get them. So yeah. No, by the way. Like that, yes. And you just finish off this block, and there we go. Remember to have it in this order, or else it won't work. So Yeah, and we gotta start putting in our recipe. Now, some of you have probably seen this before. This is basically the crafting grid. Now, if we're going to put this the right way, we can probably make it like this. Now, this might be a bit more logical to you. This is the upper, this is the middle, and this is the lower crafting grid. Or row. So a pickaxe would be like, say I is a stick, right? And say S is stone. And the rest of the space gotta be blank, so spaces. So that would be a pickaxe if this is stick and this is stone. So going to replace all of this with spaces. There we go. And we can make our recipe. So to make our block, we're going to need some D for dirt in the middle, and a stick and a stick. Then we get our ugly block. Now, after this and under here, you can write it, keep writing here, but I prefer making a new line for this. Now it was character dot v value of. Now beware of big and lower case, upper or lower cases. So I right, this is wrong. It's this mark here. And if you don't know what this is, it's like if you write don't, you write don't. It's that mark. So yeah, if you get that error, just replace them. So, and then you write what item it is. Actually, the I can be our test item. That's genius. So we can write, right. If we want I to be stick, we gotta give it an address, like where it is, a path, if you want. So item dot s stick. Now it's item stick. I equals stick now, but if you're talking about something within the file, or actually within the block, within here, you don't have to say what file it is. You can just say test. And of course we're gonna have to have a comma here, or it won't work. And we can copy and paste, delete that last enter. Block dot dirt, and D equals that. So now we got our test block recipe. Now we can make our item recipe for the test. Oh, now to make that, now we're going to make a shapeless recipe. That means like if you put a dye together with wool, it's a shapeless recipe, because no matter what combination you put the dye and the wool in, it will always be colored wool. So it's basically that. Or whatever you put the planks, it will always be sticks. I mean wood, it would always be planks. So mod loader dot add shapeless recipe, and of course new item stack, big I, big S, new brackets, and test 400. What's wrong with 400? Right, comma. New object, square brackets, squiggly bracket, or whatever, and complete with the other bracket, and there we go. Now you don't have to make like the grid, you can just say everything you want, so I'm going to just put out blocks now. I don't remember if you can just write block dot sand. Yeah, I don't know. New object, what's wrong with that? Right, small new. There we go. Yeah, I can just have, you don't have to have character.value of course. You don't have a variable. So, and we're going to be making it of block.dirt and of block dot what? Block.planks. Yeah, we can end it there. So, I don't know if this will go away. I haven't made an item after the update, so I don't know if it's something new in the code, but one thing you should never do, if the fixing says it's gotta fix something in another file, like a model loader file or a base class here. By the way, base class means every file that is not that you have made. If you have made a file, that's just a regular file, a regular class. But like item bed, item block, everything here is Minecraft code, so that's base classes. Oh. So careful with that. And if it says, if it tells you to fix it by removing that, don't do it. Don't do it. Find another way. I'm going to test it. No, first I'm going to put in the new recipe for test. Then we're going to try testing it. Yes, we have an hour, I know. Looks like we're gonna get a crash here. And of course. And we can close it now, so I might clip it here if I don't come up with a solution very fast. So yeah, I'm just going to see if I find anything that might help. Tell you what, I'm going to open one of my mods and see what I wrote. FTFlint, that works. By the way, if any of you are installing my mods, I can tell you right now that FT Concrete mod is going to be a bit late. There's lots of errors with my furnace and it will take some time to fix it. So item flint, public static final, item standard name. Now register. Sorry guys, I found the error and it was a very stupid error. It's not .shifted index, it is in fact icon index. There we go, and we can now launch our Minecraft successfully. Test block. No, that was created, wasn't it? Yeah, damn, that's wrong. I think it's a spawner up there somewhere. Survival mode, newly. Oh, I remember the save. I used to play it. I live in a village. Yay. Oh, chickens. Let's see if we have some planks, some sand, and some dirt. So, crafting our plank. What's that plank? Did I use plank or did I just use wood? Huh. Okay. Let's see. Maybe it's too much to handle, so block.sand, block.dirt, and block.planks. I think I'm going to remove that. And I think I'm going to try start by making this a stick. So item dot stick. I think I ran into a problem like this before, but that textures, I mean recipes aren't working, but I don't remember how I fixed it. But apparently I fixed it some way, so let's see, what about a stick? Yeah, that gives us 8 of our test block. Oh. Now I think this, yeah, and it lights. I think this were set to material wood, so... Oh no. It was in fact material stone or something. Yeah, it was. And remember, we made it drop lots of diamonds. That's efficient when in survival. Yay, diamonds! But this is a dirt block, and what about? Let's try fix it, shall we? Sand block dirt. Okay. Block.sand. It is a registered value, and we have found it, but it appears not to work. So I am just going to remove this little bit here and pretend we didn't see that. So now I'm going to add our crafting. Yeah, and if you run into this, like when you press shift and everything is completely ugly when you press the buttons, try pressing shift and control at the same time. That's an on and off button for something. So I used an hour fixing that first time. So, but when doing this, you can only have one. I think we can try something new today. Character dot character. No. Character dot value hello dot value of s comma space and okay, I think this works as well. We can try. Not responding, so it probably crashed. Failed load from, yeah. So you can only have one block connected if you're doing this. So go see the shapeless recipe somewhere else. I apparently do not know how to make it. I never used it, so I just saw it once. Okay, one piece of sand now gives you 40 test items. Oh, cool! First time opening that. So now I learned how to make a recipe and a new item that doesn't do anything, just a crafting item, and I hope this was helpful for some of you. A cow is up there. I will probably post this video, and that's it for tonight. I don't know what's next. I don't remember what I said in the last video. I'll probably have to go check it. But I know making a liquid is on the list. But I would probably be making a gun, like this bow and arrow. Just be making a new gun. Be quiet, will you? Be making a new gun, as I said. Don't know if this works. I'll be making a new gun or a new bow, and I will also be making a block that speeds you up, like a super moving block. I will also make later how to make food. That's also extremely simple, so I'll probably slam that together with something else. So I hope you like this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.